Vapors, drowners, and wet feet. That's all I'll find here.
Good sir. Do you need a boat?
Who are you?
A witcher.
Well, well. I thought Leo Bonhart had disposed of your kind.
Never heard of him.
Nor will you again. We all, in this profession, eventually meet someone better than us.
What profession is that?
Bounty hunter. What brings you here?
Who was Bonhart?
Old Leo was a legend. In some ways, he was like you. He killed without emotion. Just like you would kill a lame drowner. He was the best. Tall, slim, and one gaze from those empty eyes could break a man.
Was he a mage?
No. He slew some witchers. Those who riled the peasants. Magic tricks and witchers' reflexes proved useless against him.
But he's dead. As they say, he hit a harder rock than he was himself.
Yes. Take care, Witcher.
I'm here about the notice.
Finally. Got the hides?
I'll return when I have the pelts.
I'll be here.
Farewell.
Witcher, go and see Yaron Bolt, the lead woodcutter. He ought to have a job for you. He lives at the southern end of the swamp.
Right. Thanks.
What do you want?
Where do you go?
I ferry people from Vizima to the swamp and back.
I'll find you later.
Hello, son.
I'm not your son, Gramps.
You guessed my name. They call me Gramps around here.
They call me all kinds of things. Mostly Geralt, or Scabbed Freak.
Well, people exaggerate. I don't see many scabs. No offense.
None taken. But I'm likely to earn some trekking through this swamp.
Yes?
I'm looking for work.
Ah, swords. I suspect I know the type of work you seek. Perhaps you could escort me to the chapel for my prayers. I'm old and no longer good at driving monsters off with my staff.
I was thinking about paying work, but all right, I'll take you there. Looks like a brickmaker's village.
I'm bored. Our children die frequently because we live in the swamp. Our children die frequently because we live in the
I hate droughts. My father and grandfather baked bricks. No doubt I will too. I hate. I'm glad we can't produce bricks. I'm glad we can't produce bricks. Recently we celebrated the birth of triplets. A good omen.
Bup, bup, bup.
Greetings.
Bup, bup. Greeting, my lord, greeting.
What's with you?
Well, not now, but when I was 6, a brick fell on me head. I was playing a game where you toss a brick in the air, counted 5 and ran so the brick wouldn't bop you. Never was good at counting. They say the brick made me stupid. Bup, bup.
Mm-hmm.
If you need help getting somewhere, you come to the right place. See, eyes never get lost. Bup, bup, bup.
Then this must be my lucky day. Tell me about the swamp.
The swamp's wide and deep, with mosquitoes up your arse. Oh, they've been stinging lately.
Who lives here?
Living here, we got druids, brickmakers, lumberjacks, monsters, and mosquitoes, that's who. What do you want to hear about?
Tell me about the brickmakers.
Brickmakers is us. Just there. Straight on and there's the village. That's where you'll find the elders who you need to oblige. We make bricks. Anything else you likes to know?
Where are the lumberjacks?
Lumberjack sticks to where they logs. Where else would they sticks?
So where exactly do they log?
Should have said that from the start. South of the Brickmakers' village. Best follow that path past the horrid cave till you see stumps.
How about monsters?
We got monsters a many. Will-o-wisps and mammons that keep a decent brickmaker from getting home when he's a bit tipsy. We got windwraiths and brownies with their little red caps.
Anything else?
Else we got mosquitoes.
Did I hear you mention mosquitoes?
Damn buzzing bloodsuckers. There's more every year. You'll find that most by the tower.
The tower?
Yeah, if you go straight west and then south by the hut, you're sure to reach the Mage's Tower. But it's shut, and there's nothing but blasted mosquitoes and some geelums there.
Where will I find the druids?
That's the furthest nook in the forest, with beautiful trees and wild beasts sitting with druidins. That'll be straight southwest, but you needs to pass the loggers or take another path. Hard to say what.
Farewell.
I'll be a bar wench when I'm older.
A traveller from distant lands. He has lost something he now seeks.
What shall I call you?
Vaska, the village eldress.
Geralt. Witcher. What do the villagers do?
We mine clay and produce bricks.
I see none working.
Hard times. Speak. What do witches do?
We solve problems.
Want to ask something?
Has another witcher been here? Berengar?
He has, asking different questions about those alchemies. The alchemist Kolkstein must have sent him. Then we happened upon his gear in a clay pit, covered in blood.
Thanks, Vaska.
White-haired one. There were signs of fighting there, and not with monsters. He was attacked by men. Beware of flaming lizards and dry ones. I need you alive.
Kalkstein, an alchemist, claims you know about the mage from the tower and the guard.
A powerful sorcerer once lived in the swamp, an apprentice his only companion. All changed when a woman entered his life.
A fairy tale beginning.
But the end differs, for a wicked woman she was. He fulfilled all her wishes and she took advantage of his might.
Who was she?
Unimportant.
I'm listening.
Blind love spelled the mage's demise. He called upon forces he could not control and died.
What about the guard?
The mage's lover could tell fortunes, and the mage created a deck of extraordinary tarot cards. He illustrated a future event on each card.
And?
Golems guarded the mage's dwelling. Those spared the ravages of time survive at the cemetery, where they remain motionless.
One of them is the guard?
Yes, the most powerful golem acted as sentry. The tower card depicts how the golem can be revived. In turn, this will open the tower anew. Take this card. I no longer need it.
Some treacherous, unscrupulous woodcutters live nearby. They're led by a dwarf. Vizima grows and requires bricks. Perhaps you'd settle down here. We could use a warrior for protection. My father and grandfather baked bricks. No doubt I will too.
Not so fast, son. I'm old and not so high as you.
If you have coin, I'll teach you to recognise the swamp herbs.
How much?
50 orens. Honey will do too. My children love sweets, but I dare not search for wild bees.
Would anything suffice besides honey?
And let others think me neglectful of my family? I won't accept any luxuries, unless a warm shawl for our long evenings, but tell none you gave it to me.
I've nothing like that. Perhaps I can pay another way.
50 orens. Honey will do too. My children love sweets. Exactly what I thought. I'll tell you about swamp herbs now.
I'm listening.
There's begatic, a valuable plant used to produce hallucinogens. Ordinarily a water plant, but here there's a type that grows on land with useful blossoms. There's also a special variety of fool's parsley. The leaves contain fibres used in weaving magical shirts. If a man transformed into a swan dons this shirt, he'll regain his human form. If you venture out into the swamp, you are bound to encounter a plant known as crow's eye. To my eye, its form resembles the cypress. The roots of the crow's eye are large and have medicinal value, so the plant is worth gathering if only for that use. That's all I know.
Thanks.
Want to ask something?
What do you do here?
We mine clay to...
It's profit.
No. Though the city grows in need of bricks, the carriers and merchants snatch most of our profit.
Maybe you should move.
Never. We know only brick making.
Do what you will.
Want to ask something?
Do you have monster problems?
Indeed. Creatures have made nests in the clay pits.
What are they like?
As if drowned, then resurrected.
Drowners. I can finish them.
We're poor folks. I can pay no more than 50 orens.
That's enough. Where are they?
Towards the landing, but take the other road at the fork. At its end you'll spot our tormentors.
Vizima grows and requires bricks.
Want to ask something? Want to... Want to... Want... Want to ask... Want... Want to ask something? Want to ask something?
I'm still working on the drowners that haunt your pits.
Make haste, white-haired one.
Don't get anxious. You'll be back to normal in no time.
As the saying goes, he will be naive and humble as a saint, but will bear your enemies on his sword.
I'm not interested in that. I'll do it for payment.
Want to ask something?
Farewell.
Vizima grows and requires bricks.
We could use more.
You're it.
Well, Berengar, Oeleth, I too praise the Lords. A deluge will cover the world. A new world will appear in the sea. The unjust will vanish in the depths. And the just will live in underwater castles. So tradition claims. Ulog Egal, fly Ednog.
I hate droughts. The Lords are showing their dissatisfaction. Vaska left grain on the altar and found a knife there the next morning.
Bad omen.
Yes, signifies wrath. Those strays from the dry lands are the cause. The Lord's wrath will reach the intruders. Pray we are spared. More elves in the area. I fear they plan some ill.
Where you getting, old Gramps?
Recently we celebrated the birth of triplets. A good hope.
We only go out to gather herbs.
Want to ask something?
What's that?
Oh, nothing beats meat.
Enough! I've had enough!
Who wishes to cross? Good sir. Do you need a boat?
Not so fast, son. I'm old and not so high as you.